The high school football playoffs continue in Washington and Idaho tonight. A couple of teams hoping to keep their seasons going. We'll start right here in Spokane. The unbeaten Gonzaga Prep Bullpups hosting Moses Lake in a local matchup. First drive for G Prep. Mateo Sacramento goes pay dirt for the first score, 7-0 Bullpups. Later on, looks like the exact same play, 23 yards for number 23, Lilo Maiva Michele, 21-0 at the end of the first. Second quarter, Moses Lake answers Brock Clark to number 18. He's not on the roster, so we don't know your name, but that was one heck of a catch. But on the following kickoff, yep, that's quarterback Ryan McKenna. He does it all. Finds a hole and ultimately finds the end zone. Bullpups advance 56-7. They roll on. Let's head out to Idaho. The Sandpoint Bulldogs hosting Blackfoot. Pick things up in the fourth quarter. Tied up 14 with under 4 minutes of play. And Austin Ramirez takes the handoff, bounces off, tackles on his way to the end zone to give Blackfoot a 21-14 lead. Last chance for Sandpoint to save their season. Backed up with 3rd and long on their own 10. Parker Pettit heaves it downfield, and Garrett Cox, he's there with the reception, and he's off to the races. Cox would take it all the way to the Blackfoot 6-yard line for a gain of 84 yards. How about that? That would set up Pettit to find Nathan Robert open in the end zone to tie things up at 21, and we are headed to overtime. On the first drive in OT, it's Ramirez again, right up the middle for the 3rd touchdown of the game, but the Broncos would kick a PAT, so up 28-21. Sandpoint would answer back immediately as Pettit finds Ari Vandenberg in the corner of the end zone to make it 28-27 game. Coach Knowles chooses to go for 2 and the win, and folks, fortune favors the bold. Pettit takes it into the end zone on the quarterback keeper, and Sandpoint, the Bulldogs, are going to state as they win 29-28 in overtime. Down to 1A football, Lakeside and Omak facing off at Union Stadium. Not much scoring in the first half. Here's the only scorer, Cole Hunsaker, finding Calvin Michelson. Lakeside would lead 7-0 as they head to the locker room at halftime. But second half, the Eagles found their stride. Hunsaker over the middle for Dane Crouch, who's got some yak in the tank. Yak, that's yards after catch, gets it down to the 10, and Lakeside would punch it in an unconventional way, though. Watch closely. Fumble into the end zone. Donnie Reed heads up. He's like, hey, look what I found. Eagles take a 14-0 lead off the score. And following kickoff, the Eagles saying, hey, we want the ball right back. Onside kick, recovered by the boys in green. And they would capitalize with a little more trickeration. Fake pitch, fakes out the cameraman, a.k.a. me, and Hunsaker just launches in the end zone for Michelson. Lakeside explodes for 35 in the second half to top Omak, 42-0. The Riverside Rams hosting Montesano out of Western Washington. Second play of the game, Tyler Lentz, reservations for 6, a pick 6 puts the Rams on the board. Would miss the PAT, however. Now this game was back and forth the whole night. Montesano would respond, a sweet pass, not necessarily a Philly special, but close. Isaiah Pierce to Caden Lavelle. Montesano takes the lead because they had the PAT. Riverside would take it right back. Silas Eng rolling and slinging to a wide open Jake Gaffney. Rams take the lead right back. And later in the second half, Gaffney, he was getting it done all over the place. A ball carrier this time, a sweep for a huge gain. This would set up a field goal to once again take the lead back. Riverside advances in the playoffs with a 27-20 W.